guys, it's Peanut Ice Cream Bar. So once again, it is super, super bright coming from this direction. I wish I could tell you why. I can't. Look at my hand. I don't know why. It's actually super cloudy and terrible outside, and it's not at all bright in my room, and there's no— I actually have more windows in front of me than this way, but it's like, this way is just slapping me in the face. I don't know. And I have no curtains because my room is a little bit ratchet. So we're just gonna have to deal with it. Sorry, everyone. But let's get down to business. What is the business? I don't know. I feel like that's like a song. So yesterday I was waiting for DHL to deliver a package, and I don't know if this is what it's like in everyone's neighborhood and they're just like the worst, the actual worst, or if it's just my lucky neighborhood, but they take like the entire day to deliver a package, and it'll say you have your little tracking, and it'll say it's with the carrier at like 10:30 in the morning, and then it gets at your house at like 3, 4 o'clock. I wish it would just give you like an estimate of when it was maybe gonna show up, because then I would just feel a little bit better. I had so many things I could have done the other day, and it just I had to wait. But anyway, since I had to wait, and the wait was not really super planned, I was like, well, what can I do with my day now? And I decided to go ahead and redo Daiichi's Faceup because I was bored and I couldn't really do anything in my studio space because it's almost Thanksgiving and we're having relatives stay with us, and that space is going to be turned into like a sleeping area, so I didn't want to start a project just to clean it up and so I did something with my BJDs because my actual BJDs are still in my room, not in the attic, because that would just be horrible. So I decided to do Faceups, and Daiichi, his last Faceup was it was just bothering me. His stylistic has changed a lot throughout the many years that I've owned him, and he had this like whole drawn-on eyebrow look going on that I was just not digging anymore, so it needed to be done. Finally got around to doing it the other day. I'm pretty happy with the results. I mean, his face, he's an old BJD, okay? He's pretty old at this point. I got him like so many years ago. I feel like I've talked about this many times before, and I'm just so bad at math that I can't even like figure out in my head how many years I've owned him right now, so but the point is, his face is so like scratched and just messed up and terrible that until I like send him to a professional to be nice and smooth again, he's just gonna be not great. I have actually tried years ago to sand his face back down, and I feel like I just made it worse. The point is, I never feel bad doing his face up because his face is already so messed up. It's like I can't make it worse. I can't do it as long as I'm not like taking an X-Acto knife and like carving in the makeup, which would not make any sense at all. I can't do anything to just make it any more bad than it already is. Oh, I suppose I should show you since I've been talking about it. So come on, honey. Might not really look super different on camera, especially because of this glorious light from God that we're getting this morning. What just happened to my voice? But you can maybe kind of see it. I don't want to bring them too close because then my camera will just start focusing on this box back here, which tends to happen for no reason, but here he is, and his ears have been pierced in like 18 billion places forever, but he hasn't had earrings in them except for 2 like in the cartilage up here forever. But I made him a little earring. Oh my gosh, you can't see it because this wig is like ridiculous. You probably still can't see it because my camera is ridiculous. Well, okay, I'm giving up. But it's like a little ox head. Maybe you can see it a little bit. Oh, it's backwards too. Maybe you can see it a little bit there. It's like a little ox with little silver— it's a black ox with silver horns just kind of dangling. His wig is covering it because this is actually not his wig, but all my doll stuff is mixed up with all my studio stuff in the attic, and it's still in boxes and ridiculous, which is also the reason why I had to do this entire face up with Q-tips. I think I'm just one of those people that, you know, like some people just buy a bunch of socks and then throughout the year just lose them somehow magically. That's me with brushes. Like, I'm that person who just buys a bunch of brushes at the beginning of the year, and then by the end of the year I have like 2 brushes from different packs, and I'm just like, oh, where'd all my brushes go? It's very frustrating. Maybe new brushes in my future, maybe not. I don't really trust myself anymore. That's his face. I gave him eyelashes. I'm not a huge fan of eyelashes most of the time, especially on my personal collection of dolls, just because a lot of them are, I want them to look more boyish, so the big giant eyelashes usually doesn't really look as nice to me, but some of them I want them to look slightly less boyish, and then they have big eyelashes, and I feel like Daiichi just maybe needed some big eyelashes, so he got some. And I actually like the look of them even though they're not like perfectly placed. So, I don't know, maybe I'm changing my mind about eyelashes. What do you guys think? Eyelash debate, yay or nay? I don't know. But, oh, putting you down because my arms are already tired. So strong. But I also decided, since when I finished his face-up, it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon and DHL still hadn't shown up at my house because they love me so much. They just wanted me to wait forever. I decided to go ahead and do what I'm gonna call a temporary face-up on Herbert. It was just really bothering me that his face was just blank, and I still haven't decided if I want to do his face-up myself or send him to someone to get his face-up done. And I thought it would be good to just throw something on really quickly to see maybe what sort of aesthetic I'm gonna end up going for, because I'm still not even sure about that. And he still doesn't have any wig of his own, but I think I've decided to give him this body that used to be Muno's. I don't know if I've said that in the past or... So what is happening with your foot today? You were just rebelling against me, I think. I don't think this is this body's feet, actually. New feet, you're getting new feet. You cannot even see that at all. Super ghost face, super ghost face. Woo, spooky for you. Is this fun? Is this a good video? Do you like it? Okay, well, that is working out great. Well, I was going to show you what I did, but I guess you can just look at the ghost of what I did. Weirdly enough, my face is less ghosty. Mysteries. So, I did this temporary face-up on Herbert, and this is actually something you guys can help me out with. Like I said, sometimes I want my dolls to just look a little more boyish. Hold the phone. You're having a moment here, clearly, and I just want to understand what is happening. You look fine. Why are you freaking out on me? Just didn't want to put pants on today. I know the feeling, man. I never want to put pants on. Pants are the worst. Even less of his face is visible now, so clearly whatever I did made a huge difference. And my face. Yay! Here's my question for you guys. What do you think about more dramatic face-up versus less dramatic face-up? Like, Herbert West is more like a science pursuit of the scientific method, also maybe some occult dashed. Just a little sprinkle in the recipe. Not so much like a beautiful, I'm so pretty, I'm going to get all the boys. You know, that's just not really what he is doing with his life. And that's, you know, that's fine. Not everyone can get all the boys. It's just not a plausible thing. Whereas, you know, I'm totally cool with dramatic face-ups. I totally like them. I just did a more dramatic face-up on Daiichi and I'm digging it. And I love the big eyelashes and the eye makeups, all that. But Herbert West isn't like I feel like Daiichi as a character would wake up in the morning and be like, oh, gotta make up my face. Whereas Herbert in the morning would be like, ugh, I never went to sleep. What are you talking about? Why are you in my lab? Wait, don't leave. I'm going to kill you and then resurrect you, maybe. Painful smile. But, you know, it's just like a whole different world. I don't know what aesthetic I'm gonna go for yet. I actually am having some of the struggle times trying to figure out how exactly I want to have this character to look like, but I did give him a lovely tattoo that you can see because it's black. Look at that contrast. Wow! So yeah, you guys can help me out with that. What do you think? Dramatic? Natural looking, but still dramatic? I'm thinking more dramatic after doing this. I mean, I think you can tell even with this crazy light that it is a much more subtle looking face-up, which I think works really well on some dolls, but just at this moment in my life, I'm like, bring me the drama. Maybe I want something a little more dramatic for Herbert, but just not so makeup-y. I don't know. Like I said, suggestions would be appreciated. I don't know why I'm like rubbing my invisible beard. Anyway, that's kind of been the haps with me. Also, here's the thing, Herbert West, he's supposed to have like blonde but yellow hair. Yellow blonde. Not like platinum true blonde, like yellow blonde, which just makes me want to go actual just like yellow, like canary yellow, which means definitely need a more dramatic face up, but I don't know. The struggle, the internal struggle, it's real right now, and my necklaces are jangling. Jingle, jangle, jingle, jangle. Ugh, putting you down. I just feel like Herbert and Lemon would be friends because Lemon is supposed to like kind of be a cannibal and Herbert like kills people and then tries to bring them back to life. So, you know, they could like be roomies and Herbert would be like, oh, this experiment failed. Lemon, I made you dinner, sort of. Is that too much? Is this too far? Is this getting too dark right now? I don't feel like it's that dark. Is it okay? Is it not okay? Do I need to tone it down just a tick? I don't know what that was. What is love? Lady, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. But hopefully soon I will get to sew some things because I'm really excited. I finally have like sewing inspiration, so that's really exciting. And hopefully then I'll actually be able to take some pictures. I haven't taken pictures of my BJDs in like a year. Even though I've made videos and like done planning stuff, I haven't actually been able to sit down and do the photos in so long. So I'm excited, and I hope you're excited, and I hope you all have a good Thanksgiving if I don't see you before then, and fist bumping myself because no one else is in the room. Hey.